New at 6, a new poll finds a majority of Southerners want some kind of action on Confederate monuments, but they're split on what to do.
The Winthrop University poll surveyed nearly 1,000 people in the 11 southern states that seceded from the Union. It finds 56% say change of some kind is needed. Throughout the South, there are more than 700 Confederate monuments and statues on public land. The removal of one of them in 2017 caused a riot in Charlottesville, Virginia, and the monuments continue to divide.
Add some historical context to it, so like a plaque or like some information at the site.
If it's not causing any issues, leave it where it is.
Today, Winthrop University released its Southern Focus Survey, which found 56% of respondents don't believe the monument should stay as is. Here's the breakdown. 42% want no change, 28% want a marker, 23% want them in a museum, and 5% removed completely.
But the question that we asked that had not been asked before is, what about statues to politicians and leaders who had been pro-segregation when they were leaders? Well, actually, folks were less willing to leave those alone than they were monuments honoring the Confederate dead.
Greenville historian Dr. Judy Bainbridge supports the idea of a plaque that adds historical perspective, but does not support tearing them down.
They are a part of our history. The state has gone through a racist agony. And how can you eliminate that from consciousness? I don't know how. And the only way to me is not to ignore history, but to explain it.
There are at least 112 public spaces with Confederate monuments in South Carolina alone. The Heritage Act of 2000 says that none can be changed or removed without a 2/3 majority from the state legislature.
Perhaps the more we understand, the better we will be. I hope.
Now, the study also focused on other race issues like the Confederate flag itself. It found 44% of whites view the Confederate flag as favorable or very favorable, and 58% of blacks view it as very unfavorable. For the full results, just look for this story on WSPA.com.